Hey guys, it's John77 with the LEGO Minecraft minifigure scaled village tutorial part 2. And in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make the blacksmith. So I'm going to start off with the base for the blacksmith. Now as you can see, it's pretty much built already, just because I'm just going to show you guys how to make it. Because if I showed it to you, it would take a while and it'd be a little boring. So I'm going to make a base which is 5 plates tall. So a plate on the top, a plate on the bottom, which isn't that great. It's just 2 wide plates along the side and then some support parts in the bottom. So a 2 wide plate on the bottom and then the supports, and then a brick around the side. So those are 2x4s and 2x6s and such. And then big dark gray plates on the top. And also the blacksmith has a little stairs thing, so I'm going to get a little staircase right there. So this is a 4x6 dark gray plate, a 2x6 dark gray plate, and a few 1x2 bricks. And then since there's a little gap there that's 6 studs wide, I can just snap that in there. And there we go, we have the little stairs on the side. So this is the blacksmith base. The dimensions are 14 studs, so this would be in Minecraft terms 7 blocks, and then not including the stairs of course, just the main block part, and then 20 studs this way, or 10 blocks wide or long I guess. So you'll have 14 by 20 and then the little stair extension. So there's the base. And now I'm going to make the little lava furnace part. So I'm going to get 4 2x4 bricks, and I'm going to place them right there. So you'll make kind of like a 4 on the top right there. And then I'm going to get a 2x6 brick and place that along the back. So this will be the enclosed part for the lava to go in. And then now I'm going to make the lava, so I'm going to get a 2x2 brick or 2 1x2 bricks as I'm using here. And I'm going to use that for the right lava block. And then since some of the LEGO Minecraft sets have a little particle in there, I made a little 1x1 trans orange brick right there, and then a 1x2 and a 1x1 on the side. So then I'm just gonna put that in there just so it makes it look a little more like the lava in the game. So you'll be looking like this. And then the second layer for the lava part, I'm gonna get 2 more 2x4 bricks in dark bluish gray, and I'm gonna put them right there. And then I'm going to get another 2x4 dark bluish gray brick and put it right there. So you'll basically be going around the lava pit again. And then I'm going to get 2 dark bluish gray 2x4 plates, and I'm going to stack them on top of each other like this. And then I'm going to get 2 2x2 jumper plates, and I'm going to put them on top of the plates, so this will equal a brick, which will just get these 2 studs on the top. So this will soon be the iron fences, what they're going to be standing on, and I'm going to put that right there. So you'll be looking like this. And then for the iron fences, I'm going to get 2 stacks of 1x1 light bluish gray bricks. So there'll be 2 bricks tall, and I'm going to put them right there. So there are the iron bars. And then I'm going to get 2 stacks of 2x6, two 2x6 bricks, and I'm going to put them right there. So now the area around the lava pit will be 4 bricks tall. And now I'm going to make a little roof for it. So I'm going to get 3 2x4 bricks. And I'm just going to start covering up the top. Then I'm going to get 2 more 2x6 bricks. And in the first and third studs, I'm going to put, or the tubes I guess, I'm going to put the tops of the iron fences so that it can fit on the 2x4, 2x6 brick like that. And then I'm going to put the other 2x6 brick there, and there you go, you'll have it kind of topped off. And since I'm going to make a removable roof, I'm going to put a few tiles and a plate on the top. So I'm going to get a 2x2 plate and put it on the far corner. Then I'm going to get a 2x2 tile and a 1x2 tile and put it right there. A 1x1 or 1x8 dark gray plate or tile. A 1x6 tile on the other side. 4 2x2 dark gray tiles, and I'm gonna just put them in the middle. And then 2 more 2x4 or 1x4 tiles. You can use a 2x4 if you want, but it doesn't really matter what plates you use or tiles you use for this, as long as you can just top it off and put the little 2x2 plate there. So there is the lava pit, and now I'm going to make part of the furniture that comes along with it, the blacksmith. So I'm going to get a few different pieces in dark tan. So I have just a ton of different pieces because I don't have very many of these types of pieces. But if you do have some of these, like if you have the crafting box set, it shouldn't be that hard for you to make this. So I'm going to get a 2x2 brick and a 2x4, or you can use just other pieces like I'm using right now. And I'm going to put this in the back right about here. So there will go your 2x4 and 2x2 brick in the back. And what this is going to be is the little what would you call it, booth area, I guess. It's the little corner chair thing. And then I'm going to get a dark tan corner piece, or you can get a 1x2 and a 1x1 like I'm using here. I'm just going to put that on top right there. And I'm also going to get, just for a little bit of texture on the stairs, I'm going to get a 2 of these dark tan bricks, but I'm going to be showing only this side of the bricks so that it looks like wood planks. So I'm going to put those 2 right there. And so as you can see, these are 3 stair blocks in Minecraft, and since you put the third one in the corner, it makes the corner. And then for the stairs, there's also a little table. So I'm going to get a brown flower stud and a 1x1 brick in dark tan. And I'm going to put that underneath the 1x1 dark tan brick. And then I'm going to get a brown 2x2 jumper plate and put that on the top. So what this will be in Minecraft is a fence block and a pressure plate, I believe. And then I'm just going to put that right in the center of the 4 studs that is right next to the stairs. So there will be a little booth area with the little table, as you see in the game. And now, since blacksmiths are pretty famous these days for their chests, I'm going to make a little chest with some bread, of course, in it, as all the Lego Minecraft sets come with. But since I have a little limited amount of space to put a 2x2 chest, I'm going to use jumper plates to help me do that. So I'm going to put them one away from the lava part of the wall, the wall right here, and I'm going to put the 2 dark gray jumper plates right there, and then 2 more right here, because I only have 5 studs to work with, and this is 6 studs long, or like 5.5 really, or 5, because these 2 handles stick out, and I can't put that on either side because of the handle. But since I used the jumper plates, I can put that chest on top of the jumper plates, and now it will fill up only the 5 studs, so now I can make walls on the side without being interrupted by the little chest. So there is the chest. And now, since the blacksmith has a little stack of stone slabs right in the front, I'm just gonna get a 2x2 brick in light bluish gray and a 2x2 jumper plate in light bluish gray, and I'm gonna put that right there, so diagonally 1 block away from the corner. And then, since blacksmiths have furnaces, I'm going to get 2 furnaces, but since I only had one of the official Minecraft furnaces, I brought my custom furnace too. So I'm going to stack those on top of each other, and I'm going to put that right there. So those are the furnaces. And the blacksmith also has 2 big posts in the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a 2x2 jumper plate in dark bluish gray and 5 1x1 dark tan bricks and stack them on top of each other. You could also use the 1x1x5 pieces. They do come in some sets. If you have one in dark tan, this would work perfectly. And then I'm just going to put that on these 2 of those on the sides of the stairs. So those will be the posts. And since they're just barely high enough to connect with the 2x2 plate, the detachable roof will also stick onto these. So there's all the furniture items that will come with the blacksmith. So now I'm going to basically just show you guys how to make the walls for the blacksmith, because again, like the stairs, I didn't have the right amount of dark tan pieces to effectively show you how to do this, so it got a little messy at times. So what I'm going to do is just show you how to make it, and then it will also go a lot faster. So right here I have the front wall that will go right here. So this is 5 bricks tall, and it's a 2x4x5, and then it also has a 2x4 dark gray tile on the top. And then just for a little bit of texture, I have the bricks with the plank side facing out. So I'm going to make one of these, and I'm just going to put that right there. So 1 from the corner and 2 away from the right post. So you'll be looking like this so far. And then here's where it gets a little crazy. I'm going to get a ton of pieces. So I have a 2x10x5, and as you can see, there's bricks with the planks facing out. So I'll have a bricks 2x2, 2x3, or 2x2x3 dark tan brick, and I'll have another stack of bricks, and then the second the second block over, I'll have two 2x2s, and then for the glass panes that make the windows, I'll kind of stick them in the back. So those will be two 1x2 clear bricks, and those will be the panes, the glass panes. And then this is just a ditto of that. This is a ditto of that, and then so on. So you'll have 3 rows of the regular bricks, 2x2x3 dark tan brick, and another stack of bricks. And along the top you'll have plates, so 2x10, and you can just fill that in however you want. And then I'm going to make the panes facing inside, so that there'll be a little 2-stud kind of, I don't know what you would call it, empty space on the outside of the window. So the panes will be basically along the inside of the wall. So you'll be looking like this. And then I'm going to make an exact replica of that. However, I'm going to leave a 1x2 tile space open for a little support trick I'm going to do later. And I'm going to put this the same way without the panes, with the little ledge right there and the panes facing inside, so it'll be all flat in the back. So you'll be looking like this. And then what I'm going to do with this little empty spot, I'm going to make a little flat wall to separate the outside part from the chest. And I'm going to do that by using 1x2 bricks. So 1x2, and those are 5 high, and then another 1x2 5 high. And then I'm going to put a 1x1 dark gray tile, a 1x2 dark gray tile, and then a 1x8 dark gray tile, and as you can see it goes out really far. And what that will do is it will connect these two to the wall so that this wall has something to hold on to. So I'm going to put that right along the furnaces and attach the 1x8 tile to that. So you'll be looking like this. So now it's not perfectly game accurate because normally the chests are 1 block wide in this, but I had to use the 2 block wide. So I had to kind of compromise a little bit of that wall there, but it still looks like the blacksmith in Minecraft. So you'll be looking like this. And then I'm going to get 3 brown posts, and these will be the oak plank posts on the side. So these will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a plate on top. So 6 bricks tall with a plate on top. And I'm going to make 3 of those. And then I'm going to put them in the corners, because these will be the oak planks on the corners. So as you can see, they're a little bit over because the oak planks actually go to the top of the roof. And what this will do is also make the roof a little more stable, giving it something to kind of grab onto. So here is the blacksmith. There's the inside of the blacksmith, if you can see that. And so yeah, so if you wanted to play with the blacksmith, you could just keep the roof off and you could play with it however you want to. So there is the bottom part of the blacksmith. I'm going to set that to the side for a quick second to show you how to make the roof. So again, the roof, like the base, I'm not actually going to show you how to make it because it would be way too long and I want to keep this video somewhat short. So I'm going to make a big brick mosaic almost, I guess. So I'm going to set up the bricks like this in this pattern, and as you can see there's 3 little spots that are open, and that's what the oak wood posts are going to go into. So get all those bricks. Again, I'll put the description with all the pieces you'll need to make this entire thing in, so if you want to just copy this exact thing with the pieces that you have, you can. And then I'm going to make a 2 tall plate, just ring around the entire thing, and then I'm going to support the bricks in the middle that are connected to this with a layer of plates. So then when you have the completed roof, you can attach it to your blacksmith. So this roof isn't the easiest to take on and off like some of the Lego products, but because this is a custom build, it works pretty well and it looks pretty good too. So here's the blacksmith all completed. So there's what it looks like inside. As you can see, the mobs and Steve can perfectly fit in there, and you can have whatever fun you want to with this blacksmith. So there's a quick 360. So there is the blacksmith. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.